As we know, this could change very quickly. As a general feel at the channel, I'm feeling a lot of tension, which I'm pretty sure everyone across the United States and even the world is feeling. It's just like we want answers now and this waiting game is just messing with our brains.
Hi, my name is India and I'm international. Before, I've lived in the US and Brazil, but recently I got stuck in Israel because of the pandemic. Now, I'm living here, and this is my story.
Good morning, everybody. It is November 4th, 2020. Okay, it's not exactly election day, but I am in Israel and it's 7 hours ahead of the East Coast of the United States. So technically, it is still election day in the US. I'm about to head to work, so I'm getting ready right now. I actually work at a news channel called I-24 News in Tel Aviv, Israel. I absolutely love working there. It's like my dream job. And to be honest, if you told me that when I graduated college last year that I would be working at a news channel in Israel this year, I'd laugh at you. Today is probably the biggest day at the channel. I had a really hard time sleeping last night. I just wanted to stay up and watch the elections and the results. As an American, this election has been very tense for me. So I woke up this morning hoping that the election results would be in, but they are not. So that is why I'm taking you to my work today at I-24 News. Let's go. Okay, so on the way to work, I got drenched in water because it decided to rain. I already took a shower today! But it's okay because I made it. It's kind of like take your kid to work day, but with you guys. All right, now let's go ahead and check out the channel. This is the newsroom. Oh, take a look at this. They put this banner with the US flag and it says votes, elections. It actually says it in French, Arabic, and English because those are the three languages that we broadcast news in. These are some of the people at the channel who are getting ready to go on air, preparing, doing research. Here we have all kinds of news channels playing: CNN, our very own I-24, Fox News, and Kan Channel 11, which is a channel in Hebrew. And they're all covering the elections. Oh, hey David.
India from Georgia. How is it going? What's up? What's happening in Georgia? So we thought that Georgia would be clear by now. 4 years ago, at this stage of procedures, we had a concession speech. And right now, we still don't know anything. Does that make you feel scared?
Well, it makes me feel anxious because I just want to know. I'm gonna take this off real quick while talking to you. I just saw that I-24 News Instagram post asking the audience who they think will win the election. It looks like people are overwhelmingly saying Trump. Someone actually put Bibi, who is the Prime Minister of Israel. I walked into the cafeteria and saw that they're playing Israeli News Channel 12. And right now the numbers say 238 electoral college votes for Biden and 214 for Trump. But as we know, this could change very quickly. As a general feel at the channel, I'm feeling a lot of tension, which I'm pretty sure everyone across the United States and even the world is feeling. It's just like we want answers now and this waiting game is just messing with our brains.
Good morning.
How are things looking?
That is a very good question. Right now, we still have some razor-thin margins in a few states. The big determinants are going to be Georgia and Pennsylvania.
Ah, that's my
There's
state.
A sizable lead
Georgia.
in Wisconsin and Michigan, but Pennsylvania, despite the 15-point lead for Trump right now, has 1.5 million mail-ins left to count. Early voting mail-in requests were 2-to-1 in favor of Democrats. If you divide that accordingly, you're going to see a plus 1 million on the Dems, plus 500 on the Reds. But that means you still have a 250,000 lead for the Republicans. So PA is most likely going to be Trump territory at the end of this election. Georgia, though, at 93% in, is only trailing Biden by about 110,000 votes right now. But the last counties to be counted voted 70% blue in 2016. If that trend continues today, you will very likely see a slight lead for Biden. That said, the margins are going to be so razor thin, this is most likely going to go to recounts and possibly the courts.
My goodness, all that drama in my state.
North Carolina looks like a fairly safe Trump lead at the moment. Nevada is actually only a difference of 30,000, so while it is a Biden lead, it's not a very strong Biden lead.
So what's it like working at a news channel on election day?
I remember that this time, 4 years ago, in the 2016 elections, we already knew who had won the election. I went to bed, and it was before midnight, and I knew that Trump had won. But this year, it's the day after the election, and we're all still hanging on tight. This is Sarah.
Leave him alone.
No.
Sarah was the one who raised me from a young little chicken.
I taught her everything she knows.
Freshly hatched intern.
I turned her from a freshly hatched intern into a blossoming YouTube sensation. That's where she
dans l'ambassade américaine et le départ de tous les diplomates. Le président Bush ira même jusqu'à décrire le régime des...
Right now, these guys here are doing some election table talks. They're giving commentary, opinions, and analysis. The US election here in Israel is extremely important because Israeli and American politics are closely tied. I put together this video as soon as possible so I could give you the most up-to-date coverage of all of the election. And tomorrow I will have a part 2 with more interviews and more about how we cover the US election here in Israel. Don't forget to subscribe so that you can see the special interviews I will have ready for you tomorrow or the next day. Well, that is all for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Lots of running at the news channel. Who knows? He could have breaking news.